which other iconic characters could be in Smash Brothers to fully represent the Arcade 8 and 16-bit era? Okay, well, you have the obvious ones that were sort of mascots that sort of failed, like Gex. You had Crash Bandicoot. Exactly. That's your face. Though. It's like, well, they were pushed as mascots.
Yeah, but he's not.
Crash.
But that doesn't even fit Arcade 8 or 16-bit era.
I know what you're saying, but all right, let's work your way back.
I think Dig Dug.
Dig Dug, really?
Dig Dug has arms and a weapon, at least.
Okay.
All right.
How about Frogger?
No.
Did Frogger have any attacks?
I don't think so.
You can't hop into anyone? He can't use his tongue? No?
I don't know. You'd have to ask his
Frogger?
significant other.
Oh, you're going there? Obviously, Simon Belmont would be an easy one.
I think Belmont would be an easy one. I think Ryu is a fairly obvious one.
Having actual fighters get in, it's almost a spoil. Like, they're actually in fighting games, though.
Yeah, true. You'd have to
You'd
have to simplify them too much. But I just think if we're talking representation, let's not get hardcore technical about this. If we're just talking representation, I think Ryu.
I think it'd be cool if we're going that direction. You have Little Mac in there. What if you got one or two of the other Punch-Out guys that are noteworthy?
Yeah, but if you kept everything to scale, they'd be half the size of the screen.
Which would be funny.
You would never be able to knock them off.
If you actually got Mike Tyson from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out in there, how awesome would that be?
No.
And the final smash attack would be just the big uppercut, which destroys you and kills you one fell swoop. Let's see. Let's go backwards. Arcade era. Well, who's there that we can put in? We have Pac-Man, which is a great addition, obviously.
I do like that, and I already
we have Donkey Kong, obviously, as a big iconic character. You don't like Frogger in there.
I just don't think you could do much with Frogger. Although I didn't think you could do much with Pac-Man. They're doing it.
The bear from Crystal Castles. What's his name?
Benny, I think. Bentley the bear.
Bentley the bear.
Bentley bear.
Put Bentley the bear in. Alex Kidd. Alex?
Yes.
You want to put Alex Kidd in there?
Yeah, let's put Alex Kidd in there. I miss Alex Kidd.
Hudson, Adventure Island.
Takahashi, whatever. Fuck.
Hudson Boy, whatever they want to say his name.
Oh
is. Master
God.
Hudson. We'll just say Master Hudson. I want Master Hudson in. He can do the different weapon attacks, obviously.
Yeah.
The skateboard attack.
Bonk.
The honeybee could come in. Bonk would be a huge one.
Bonks, I think. Bonk would be amazing.
I think if they do if Konami gets involved, like how Namco is this time eventually, you'll see Simon Belmont. And I think Bonk...
Konami's not going to get involved because Konami's a fucking awful company that can't do anything right.
Okay. All right, but they had Solid Snake last time.
Oh yeah, but what I mean, like when we were talking previously about Namco Bandai being involved, I mean they're literally involved in making the game. Konami just lent Snake because Kojima wanted Snake in the game very badly.
Well, that can happen. Simon Belmont, I think Bonk would be an awesome character to represent the TurboGrafx. I mean, who else are you going to have from TurboGrafx? No one.
No. Keith, you can't say Keith Courage because it's not even what the game was based on.
How about Altered Beast Guy? You can switch him into
Altered Beast Guy,
whatever his name is. Rise from your grave. You know,
Rise from your grave. Yeah.
I mean, who else can we talk
Chubby
about?
Cherub.
Chubby.
He's right there. He's right there.
A Battletoads character.
This reminds me of a conversation I had like a decade and a half ago on TSR's NES Pit when the first Smash Brothers came out, and we just had this huge thread of like all the people we wanted, and like the Battletoads were on there and all that crap. And I'm trying to remember, like, because obviously 16-bit was way fresher at the time, and I'm coming up blank on a lot of 16-bit stuff.
There's not a lot of 16-bit sort of franchise that started at 16-bit that you can just go
that
back.
Continued. Like, I want to say Rise Star because I love Rise Star, but no one remembers. I mean, very few people remember Rise Star. Made with the Sonic 3 engine.
Attack guy. You want to go there?
No.
I mean, he's as relevant. You know,
I don't know.
Guy from Lance from Contra.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was looking at Contra.
No, Lance. You want Lance? You want the second player?
This is one of those segments where people are gonna eat us up in the comments because we can't think off the top of our goddamn heads immediately.
We can't think about Cookie from Panic Restaurant being in there. Or Solomon from Solomon's Key or Rygar,
I think with Namco being in the game, I think or helping with the game, I think any of the more notable Tales characters would have been good. Like Stahl from Tales of Destiny would have been a cool addition to the game. You totally could work a character like that into Smash. That's basically like you could make him Namco's version of Marth or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to draw a blank. I really feel like Sonic, Pac-Man, Mega Man. That's like a solid trio. Danny Sullivan. We could put Danny Sullivan in. We could.
I didn't
Dude,
say
imagine that as Final Smash, card drops down, just across the screen, takes everyone out.
Well, I always said Excitebike guy would be funny.
You can't use him as a fighter. He's in there as an assist.
You want to put him as a fighter?
No.
Little arms going, and his bike is right there. Come on.
You can't do that.